Hey everyone, we are live from Glastonbury. We are going to be attempting to do our tarot show. So round everyone up, share the link, and we'll be back on straight after.
Well, you didn't think that this was going to be happening, did you?
Neither did we. It came up as an alarm. First off, let me know if you can hear me okay, because we're using new microphones, new camera. I'm not sure how, we've never used this setup for a live before, so
yeah, let us know how it's looking and sounding.
Yeah, I had an alarm go off on my phone to say the tarot show's on in half an hour, and I went, I think we can do it. We're awake, we've breakfasted, we've had coffee. Let's do it. And we're looking at tarot cards and reading books on fortune telling, and because we're at this amazing place called the Covenstead, which I will attempt to show you a little bit. We're restricted by our USB cable, but wow. Oh, we're loud, are we? Are we too loud? I'm actually not speaking too loud for a change.
No, I'm not either. Just tell us if this level of voice is fine for you guys.
Sounds
whether
great.
You can listen. Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
We've just had a huge breakfast, most delicious breakfast here. I've had the English big breakfast of a sausage, which reminded me of Roman so much, and bacon and eggs, poached eggs and baked beans and mushrooms and toast. And of course there were some croissants as well. The other girls are finishing off with some yogurt and fruit as we speak.
And I've just realised that right from this position that I am sitting, through the front windows, you can see Glastonbury Tor on the hill.
Oh, you can too.
Yes.
Oh, I've just got goosebumps.
Straight across to the hill.
So tell everyone
Oh my God.
what Glastonbury is and its relation to King Arthur and all of that sort of stuff.
Oh, Glastonbury is a place that is heaven for anyone who has a spiritual journey to take. It is nirvana, and it is literally filled with shop after shop after shop of goodies that we would love. So books, crystals, spiritual items, fairy stuff, everything that you can think of, plus lots of pubs, lots of great places to drink and eat.
Haunted pubs.
Yeah. And of course it has places like the Chalice Well, which is associated with, the spirituality of Wicca. It has Glastonbury Tor that you heard me talk about, which is kind of that space here that overlooks the whole countryside. They did sort of believe that Glastonbury at one stage was an island, so they called it the Isle of Avalon, and everywhere else which is down lower than the hill, which you can see from all different directions, used to sort of be underwater. So it really looked like a lake with the Tor and what used to be a monastery on top of it. The belief is that King Arthur is buried at the Abbey, which is again just across the road, which we're going to visit later on and probably do a live for you. So if you're still up, you'll be able to see that. And it has a lot of associations with the beginning of Christianity, unfortunately. Joseph of Arimathea came here to sort of start his spiritual quest and journey here, but also this connection with Avalon and you can come in, Avalon and the King Arthur story. Look out the window, you can see the Tor.
Can I show it? I'm going to turn it around. I may need to, hopefully we don't lose the feed. If we lose the feed, just know that we will get it back quickly. So there it is. Oh, hang on. No, this is the pajamas. No, I've got too much glare, I think. Too much glare.
Yeah, you can see the window though, which looks good. And you can see some of the...
so I can see a little bit. The Tor is just up there on the hill. But yeah, check out the room.
We are literally just steps away from the main street, the main area here in Glastonbury. So if you love this sort of stuff, if you get a sense and feel that this is your
There's Big Bad
place,
Barb.
this is where you need to come.
Lisa and the Jammies. And that's all full of books over behind Lisa. There's books everywhere, and we are welcome to read all of the books. Take them back to our room. It is freaking amazing. It's called the Covenstead for those people who would maybe like to come and stay here one day. Oh, look at that. I managed to keep it all live, but we've lost the gimbal. So,
Someone asked a question.
yep. I'm just trying to get the gimbal lined up again.
Hello, everyone that's coming on. We are very, very fortunate to be here. This was kind of our pre-tour time where we are sort of relaxing. There's a lot of room in front of our heads, but that doesn't matter.
I will work on that in a
Doesn't
second.
matter.
At the moment, I thought what we'll do is we'll get a reading up because I've got a few that I've starred so that we know there are some people who are asking for readings. I just can't get rid of that at the moment. Hide current comment. So we have a Facebook user who said they'd love a reading about living arrangements, and I will try and sort the gimbal while we're here.
All right. So Facebook user, I am going to draw a card for you about living arrangements. Okay, well, interestingly enough, and I always say interestingly enough, but honestly, the cards come out as they're supposed to. You have the Death card. I know it's really, really hard to show, so I'm really not going to bother showing the cards because you can hardly see them. But this is about the change that needs to happen. So if you have been waiting, if you have been thinking, now how can I approach this, then it's coming up to a point in time where you're taking way too long and you need to just do what needs to be done. The Death card requires you to make a change, and that change may not come to you in a pleasant way, but it still needs to be done. So that is your answer.
Okay, thank you, Renata. Again, I'll start working on that camera up there so we can get a better view. But in the meantime, we have Sue. Hello, lovely ladies. Would love a reading, please.
I'll just sit on a couple of pillows, make me higher. There you
I
go.
will fix it shortly. I'll fix it.
Sue would love a reading. Okay, Sue, I'm going to choose a card for you. And this is amazing to be actually doing it in the home of all of this in Glastonbury. How wonderful.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I did good.
So you have the Star card. Now, the Star card is asking you to really look at what you feel you yourself would love to do and compare it with what you are doing, because the Star calls out more for you to be and do. You are holding yourself back, and this holding yourself back will just not do anymore because you are feeling frustrated by it. You are feeling as though you aren't reaching your potential. If that is resonating with you, my suggestion to you is pursue what it is that you feel you are drawn to, because that is really, really important. You will never really feel as though you are working if you pursue that and get to it, even if it's a small part of your life, even if it is something, if you are being called to be the star, as the Star card is saying to you, do something that allows you to have a voice.
Okay, and I want to give a humongous shout out to Jody. Thank you so much for your super sticker.
Oh, Jody, thank you.
That really helps us out at the moment. As we travel across the UK, we can trying to bring you lots of lives and videos from our various locations. And of course, there will be some that will be posted up later, but it all costs money. So we are trying to invest in what we do to bring more content to you guys. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
As in the new camera that's being used at the
Yeah.
moment, and in the new
Microphones.
that
Yep.
are being used in the moment. All of those can't happen without the finances that you guys are contributing. So we thank you very, very much.
And especially our Patreons. Guys, thank you for being there. Some of you have been there with us for years.
Yeah.
We need to make a big fuss of you guys, because we rely on what you provide. Okay. Rosemary, how are you? Am I going to be lucky in love this year? Will it be a human or a fur baby?
Oh, okay. Well, fur babies are easier to control, and you can make a decent choice. You kind of know what you're getting with a fur baby. So I don't know whether it's time for one or the other, or maybe you could have both. Why constrict yourself when you can have both? The Magician card, which is the card that was pulled for you, says that it is a great possibility, absolutely, for you to have both of those things, but it requires you to make some decisions and not wait for the universe to just hand you these things. You know, it's like, well, I'll wait, I'll go with the flow. The whole idea of manifesting is to make things actually happen. So if you want to manifest love into your life, you have to take the steps to do so. You have to put yourself out there. I know with a fur baby, you can just go into a place and purchase one. With human beings, it's far more complicated. But if you don't take those initial steps to put yourself out into a space where you can meet new people and show people what a wonderful person you are, it's just not going to happen. So I would say stand in your own strength, woman, and go out there and enjoy life, and you will never know what will happen in the next few months for you.
No, Catherine, I didn't bring my naughty cards. We didn't realise we were going to do readings. It just so happened we're at a location where there's actually good internet. Now, there are some of you that are coming up as Facebook user, and the issue with that, I mean, you probably don't realise that you're coming up as Facebook user, but if sometimes people ask the question over and over, or they ask extra questions, and I just want to make sure that I give as many different people a chance of a reading as possible. So we've done one Facebook user.
Just add your name to your post, please.
I can show you which ones that have come up as Facebook user. That's Bundaberg Paranormal. Hello, Bundaberg Paranormal. How are you? We have March. This is a Facebook user. March is a great month, but also a horrific month for me. Anything would be appreciated. Ghost grannies. So if you could put that question again with your name after it, then that would be super helpful. We also have would love a card, ladies, just hoping that my nan is okay on the other side. You've come up as Facebook user, so repost it with your name after it. And this person here, can I have a card, please? You are a Facebook user, so put a name after it. This one needs a name after it, and the same question again. This one needs their name after it as well.
Just put your name after your post.
Yes.
And it will help us.
Whoever said that, we are going into the Central Coast. We're going back to the Wild Milk Factory to do our show, and that we've just booked the dates. So I think it was April, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So look out on the Wild Milk Factory for that. So we've done that one. Daisy, how are you? I'd love to know why there has been no communication from my new school. Despite my emails, I'm on the payroll, but not on site till after Easter. That's probably a question for the school. I would ring them up and just check that the emails are getting through.
Yes.
That would be the first thing, to make sure you've got the correct email address. Are they on school holidays yet? I don't think they are.
No.
So I think this is a case for a phone call, Daisy. I don't think the cards will help you. I wouldn't be reading anything into that more than the start of the school year is frantic, and they struggle to get everything done with enrolments and timetables and teachers and everything. Sky, I'd adore a reading if possible. Let's give Sky a reading.
Sky, a reading from
I've
Glastonbury.
got 25 names down for readings at the moment. So
A reading from Glastonbury as we're sitting just down from the main street, across the road from Glastonbury Abbey, and staring at the Tor. I mean, wow. I hope you guys are getting the energy of that. And I know you would love to be here. You would give everything to be able to be here with us. I really totally understand that. And most people that are watching would probably love to be in this very moment with us right now. So we're going to try and share as much as we can and give you as much love over there as we can and show you all of these beautiful spots. But you have the Three of Wands. So this is about you, Sky, looking into the future and making some plans about change and about whether you might need to move or whether you might need to change something that you are currently doing because it's not really turning out the way that you have wanted to. So before you do anything, think really hard and long about it because it might just need a small change rather than throwing the baby out with the dishwater or bath water and going, I'm going to change the whole thing. So slowly proceed, but change is inevitable in this situation that is around you. I want you to really have a good think about it and not be overreacting.
And Joanne, thank you so much for the stars on Facebook. You are such a generous individual. Are we going to get to see you this trip? I'm hoping we do. I hope your fair goes really well, that you're working towards. All right, I am going to go to Gus and Raz LJ. Can't wait to go one day. Love Marion Zimmer books from Raz. Joanne, hubby and me are going to Glastonbury for our wedding anniversary in September.
Nice. There is the most
Lovely.
beautiful room here at the Covenstead. That is.
Oh, yeah, so the Coven said, yes,
Yeah.
I'm just saying walking to the tour.
Yes.
I'm
No.
not. They want to.
Yeah, it's just the most beautiful room here at the Covenstead that is just
Gorgeous.
glorious.
Amazing.
Just glorious. It's beautiful with this beautiful huge bed and this amazingly big bathroom, and it kind of overlooks this main street here in the area. So maybe take a look at the Covenstead at Glastonbury. Have a look at their web page and see if you can book it.
Melanie said, hiya, ladies. Are we going to have fun tomorrow? We're finally going to catch up with Melanie.
Yay!
Yay! Yes, of course we are. Whole heap of fun. Hopefully I'm over the jet lag by then. Oh, now this is a troublemaker, this one. Hello, lovelies. Is my recent inspired idea moving me in the right direction? Louise, you have so many freaking ideas.
Yeah, I don't know which recently inspired idea you're talking about.
You are making yourself too thin with too many freaking ideas, woman. Concentrate on one and get it to its end goal all the way through.
It's an ADHD thing, I know and I understand.
Speaking from experience.
You have the Nine of Cups card, which to me is always the good luck card of the tarot deck. And good luck is at the moment something that you are blessed with. It's not always a good thing. It's like we kind of talk about, be careful what you wish for because you might just get it and then you'll find your hands full. And the thing is that you have many things that are going along really, really well, and you have to focus your energies on all of them and give them all the same amount of attention for them to keep on bringing blessings through to you. So you're going to have to look at how you can do that effectively, or put some other people in place that can do that for you so that you can stand back and oversee everything that's going on. Because at the moment, all of those beautiful cups in this card are very, very blessed, but can you deal with all of them?
Sorry, I'm just going through and making sure I get all the comments starred. Now, you're going to love this, Renata. Claire wants to know, what is the pendant that you are wearing? Because it's so beautiful.
It is, isn't it? Look at this.
This is her latest thing.
This is the latest thing. I actually got this at the Witch's Charm at Warners Bay. I got it for myself as a gift before I went away. I have been looking at it and staring at it for probably 6 months or more, thinking I'll need to get that one day, and then thinking, oh my God, I don't know if it will be sold. I'm really surprised that it hadn't been. The bottom is an opal with green flashes. The middle is citrine and the top is peridot. I'm very much into green at the moment, so they're my lucky colours.
Awesome. Oh, wow. There are so many people that are after a reading. I get it. It's tough sometimes. I'm just going to go back up and just, if I've missed some, I apologise. That means the guides in the universe of Glastonbury have said that it's not your turn for a reading. Don't blame us. All right, I'm just going to get rid of that one. And Sunshine Wood said, you did a reading for me that was incredible 3 years ago. I'd love to ask for a reading now. Good things ahead on the job front. Happy, fun life ahead. And you can book a private reading with Renata. I think I've got the... Oh, hello.
Yeah, at the moment I can do email readings, of course.
Is that tarotqueen@gmail.com?
Yeah, I'll put up a link later.
There
Obviously, we are away. But, yeah, I can do tarot readings for you, either 1 question or 3 questions.
So job front for Sunshine Wood.
Yeah, Sunshine. What a beautiful name. All right. Well, you may find that you have really done your time with whatever you have done in the past. So you have the World card to explain what I'm talking about. And the World card is offering you a larger world view of your life and looking at how you can progress from this point on. So this is a move forward. This is a chance for you to choose something that's a little bit more authentic for you and a little bit more challenging for you as well. So time to shut the door on what has been and time to open the door to greater opportunities. So stretch yourself a little bit. Don't be scared to do something again that you would hope and wish would go well for you. You would be surprised how well things would go. Don't keep yourself small.
Whoever this is, could you repost that, please, with your name after it, because you're coming up as Facebook user. Hello from sunny Queensland. Welcome as a new member. I'm going to pop Mary up for a reading now. Can I have a reading, please, from Mary?
Hello, Mary. Lovely to have you here in Glastonbury at the moment, where we are. At the Covenstead, it is a bed and breakfast, and it is literally a few steps from the main area, the main street, straight across the road from Glastonbury Abbey and the Tor, which we can see right from our window. It's like one of these things that you go, well, would that ever happen?
No.
Would we ever be in this spot?
Surreal. It's just surreal.
You keep on looking at it and you go, I cannot believe that I'm staring at it right from my window. I would move here in an instant, in half a breath, if I could afford to keep living in a space like this. I don't know what people do to keep being able to feed themselves here, but I would move in an instant. So heaven help me ever winning lotto. I'm out. I'm gone. See you later.
And whatever it is, whoever of us moves here and lives here, the only prerequisite is they must have a spare room.
Yes. So, Mary, this card is for you. And we have the beautiful Ace of Swords. So you must take action right now. You've got to take action to bring forward what it is that you want in your life, but also cut cords, cut connections with people that are not serving you, that are not thinking the way you do, that aren't there to be your friend or an ally, but someone who may be making life difficult for you. You need to stand up and put in your boundaries and really tell people what it is that you don't want them to be doing because it's not a comfortable place, and this is about action.
Rightio. So Casey would like to know if Nana is okay on the other side, please.
Yes, Casey. Nana on the other side.
So we're quite a bit back in the comments. Yeah. So the questions.
Yeah, thank you for waiting.
Yep.
And Nana is very much well on the other side. She has a beautiful Temperance card. So for her, this card is about literally slowing down. It's about being now in an energetic form that has just released all pain, all sorrow, everything that has been around here. There's a beautiful rainbow on this particular card too, which talks to me about how joyous and how free her spirit now is. And if she felt entrapped, if she felt that she couldn't move around, couldn't get anywhere, couldn't have a voice, couldn't do anything, that is all gone now. And it's just this sense of a beautiful, free spirit. So yes, Nana is fine.
And shout outs to Sandcat. Thank you very much for your super sticker all the way from New Zealand.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's fabulous. I love how we've reached around the world. And now, Kate, thank you. British Pound, we're here. We're here, Kate. Can you believe it? Oh, my God, thank you so much. All right, I'm just going to pop those out. And I'm going to do a quick scroll. I'm just going to scroll down maybe a bit further. What's this one? I have a question for you two here in Tas. We are in our latest state election between the two majority parties, Liberals or Labor. Who is going to take control and be the next government? I don't care. I really don't care. They're all corrupt.
Yeah,
None of them's got the people in the best interest.
Are either of them working for you? Is anyone in government working for anyone in the country at the moment? They're all scrabbling to. It's like Game of Thrones, but without the bloodshed at the moment that we can see. It really is. It's disgusting. So this whole talk about what they can do for you is all rubbish, and it's all election pre-talk. Oh, I think people have just got to, I don't know, can you even find anyone in government that is really working for the people? Can you? I don't know.
Oh, jet lag, excuse me. That's going to set us all off now, isn't it? And Mandy, we'll see you soon for a cuppa. So some of the people who watch us and enjoy our shows have reached out and said, hey, do you want to catch up for a cuppa while you're here in England? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we will. So we're going to go and meet Mandy today. Looking forward to it.
Are you going off to the...
No, I think I might go for a walk and go and see the tour and come back.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
You're going to walk up to the tour?
It's
Take
a long
photos
way.
for me, please.
It takes about 15 minutes up the road there, turn left.
Yeah, I got one.
She got Google Maps. She
Oh,
could.
okay. All right.
Yeah, I think I'll go and do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your pilgrimage.
I feel drawn.
It's a spiritual journey.
Yeah, I'm not drawn at all.
I feel
Just
drawn.
take a photo for me. It's a long way uphill.
Okay, lots of photos.
Okay.
Bye. That's Barb. She's here with us. All right, so we've got Jessica Smith. Can you please tell me if my grandfather has a message for me? Did I just click off on somebody who had put... Just let me know if I've accidentally clicked off on someone's message there. Oops.
So your grandfather has a message for you. So one of the things he wants to say to you is that he knows that you are reaching out to him. He knows that you are, or that he has been important to you. I see you resting your head on your pillow as if that's when you think about him late at night or early in the morning when you wake up, and that sort of connection in the stillness of the evening or just as you wake up in the morning is this real deep connection and time when you can get into that space with your granddad. He is really suggesting that you keep that connection going, and he is listening. If nobody else listens to you, know that he is listening and that your words do not go unheard. That is the most important thing that he is saying at the moment, that he is there and he is listening to you.
Hello, Michelle. Yeah, your name wasn't popping up. Facebook does weird stuff. We don't know why some people get recognised and others don't. But thank you for stopping by from hot, sunny Queensland. It's nice in here, Robert. He said, because I was stripping off, it must be warmer here. What is the temperature out there today?
I think 5 degrees.
5 degrees. So it's obviously warmer inside here than it is outside there. But we've learnt now that you always wear a T-shirt and then maybe a hoodie jacket and then a puffer jacket or something over the top. So you just layer up as needed, because as soon as you get inside, just strip off. I'll just get rid of that one there and I'll pop over, and I'm just going to go for a random scroll. Daisy said, thank you. I was hoping the cards might show if things were going to be good at this new school. It's probably going to be difficult at first because you'll have to fit into the pecking order of the school. And I'm just speaking from experience as a ex-high school teacher. So it's going to feel awkward and uncomfortable, but you just keep doing your best, and that's all that matters. We've done that one. Jessica, look at all the stars in it.
Moons, well.
Yep.
And please tell me if my grandfather has a message. Wasn't that the one we just did? Because that was a grandfather message as well.
Jessica, did we do you? I'll come back to you. I'll leave you start if we haven't done you, because it was a Facebook user. Oh, no. I don't know. Jessica, just let me know. March is a great month, but also a horrific month for me. Would appreciate anything from Jodie from Geelong Jail. How'd you go with the boys, with Sam and Colby? I bet it was a hoot. It would have been
We'd
so much
love
fun.
to know some juicy facts. Send us an email, Jodie.
No, Deb said they were very lovely and very polite. So,
Oh, I'm sorry it's been a horrific month for you. That's just an awful place to be in. The High Priestess card comes up for you. Oh, dear. So are these lessons that... And I hate that. Look, if someone said to me, that's a lesson you have to learn, I'd punch them in the face. I really would. I'm over learning lessons. I really am. And that doesn't mean that I'm saying I'm perfect. It means that I'm saying it's just been so difficult at times that you get weary and tired of the difficult situations. And I get a sense of that for you too. It's everywhere you have gone, every time you've stepped forward, it's like it's just not working. Bless you. It's just not going the right way.
I sneezed and farted
Totally
last night. It was
understand, totally get that. I am thinking that because the High Priestess has come up for you, that the worst is over and that you have borne these issues with great grace. And so therefore now comes the time when you will feel relief. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, as Robert
better.
says, please remember to like and share.
Please remember to like and share.
The lighting's pretty good considering we've got none of our studio lights or anything.
Yeah.
It's just the light. Oh, and some people have mentioned how much they enjoyed the Stonehenge videos that we did yesterday. The colour here is astounding. It is so green, and this colour seems to shine more brighter.
Yeah.
Everything's a bit dull and dusty in Australia. I don't know if it's to do with the ozone or what it is, but here it's just amazing. Anyway.
And more to come. So please follow us for the next month. We are out and about in England and Ireland for the whole of March. So please come back and look at our lives and look at the videos that we put up, especially on YouTube, because we really need the followers on YouTube. And look, we're going to give you more but less manufactured stuff. So it's going to be a little bit more rawer as we are away, like yesterday.
Yeah.
And just put it up and just kind of go, this is what we want to share, because we love to show you these places.
And as you saw, we were at the Stonehenge yesterday. I edited that video up and put it up online that night for you. So rather than waiting 2 years to get it done perfectly, I thought I'll just put it up a little bit raw, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So I will attempt to do some more of that on the trip. Can't promise, but we've just got so much content that's sitting at home, and poor cousin Steve is wallowing through it.
Yeah.
So we're doing our best.
And look, let us know, those that are online right now. I've just lost my card. Where'd it go?
No. That card is not meant to be read, obviously.
Let us know whether you would prefer to have content that's a little bit more raw, but awesome and just in the moment.
In the moment, like we're here now, rather than
overproduced, to the point where everything's got to be music behind it, and it's got to be cut, and it's got to be
some music behind it.
Sorted out, and just perfection.
I had all sorts of things in there, but it wasn't perfect because the sound didn't work.
We
hadn't worked out the microphones.
No, let us know. That would be awesome. It would help us.
All right, we have got Cameron. Hiya. Oh, no, hello to Bundaberg Paranormal. I just clicked off you. Sorry. Hello. Thank you for stopping by and leaving a comment. Hi, my favourite travelling ghost hunters. How are you two going? We are having the best of times, Cameron. Zena said the new camera and microphones are excellent additions. Thank you very much. And it's because of people like you, Catherine, that we are able to get them. And a big shout out to Catherine because it was her birthday yesterday.
Yes.
Happy
And
birthday.
we're going to take a photo of this setup so that you can see how professional it is and what we've had to do
I'm very
just
grateful.
to make this happen. So yeah, this is a behind the scenes photo which we're going to put
Even
up.
with the tissue on the my nose is a little bit runny this morning. I'm a bit blocked up, but that normally happens because of the change of seasons for me. Okay, so thank you. Nadine would like to know, do you have a message for her?
Okay, Nadine. So this is for you. And one of the first things I need to say to you, Nadine, is that not everything is black and white. Not everything is either this or that. There may be something in between that you have to spend a little bit more time considering or looking at how you judge things, and that maybe you are being over harsh at the moment with a judgment on a particular thing that is going on for you right now. So look at the other person's perspective or from a different perspective or an other side view. It may help you to make a big decision right now. So that's a piece of advice that's come through.
I just want to let you know that Facebook is hiding messages. So best you come over onto YouTube. Like there was one from Nadine that was hidden, and there was another one that was hidden as well. And all it was is my grandfather died, something like that. And because you've used the word died, they've hidden it. Facebook is totally... So come over onto YouTube. Mel, thank you so much for the stars. Lovely. You don't need to do that for us. You help us out in so many ways as it is. I had a little bit of a laugh on this one. Shane, I bought a cheap electrical device to modify into a REM pod. It worked. Then I modded it up 3 uses. Then while modifying it, blew up.
Oops.
Sadly, Shane, that will not be covered under warranty. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. That really sucks because they're not cheap. I'm too scared to try and modify anything in case I wreck it.
Let us also know whether you've liked this live, this pop-up live at Glastonbury. We may consider doing some more lives in other places where we stop and kind of show you a little bit of where we are and give you a sense of feel of where we're actually at.
I've got your question coming up, Joanne. Thank you so much for your stars. You are so generous. Kim Briardis, thank you also so much for your stars as well. Gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Help us keep going and get cups of coffee. All right, so we've got Stacey Walker. Beautiful ladies, any messages from Spirit for myself, please?
Mm-hmm. Stacey, I feel that you have a beautiful female in spirit that actually sits somewhere in your lounge room or living room, sits on the couch and maybe has a favourite chair. And occasionally you'll find yourself looking over there, or if you have animals or pets, they will look over in that direction as if they're looking or seeing someone. So there is a beautiful female in spirit that sort of just sits quietly and looks after you or wants you to know that they are there. So kind of reach out and make that connection. This is a special person that's been part of the family and who just wants you to know that they have not gone far away, that they are still there and looking after you. And if you have a child that is a girl, if you have a daughter that is a girl, there is a connection between this beautiful spirit and your daughter, if you have one, that is really, really important as well.
Thank you. And Renata, thank you so much for your readings tonight. Really appreciate it. We're still going. Don't worry, we're not signing off. You can book a reading with Renata, tarotqueen@gmail.com. Would be appreciated at the moment. We've lost a couple of tours while we're away, so that's Renata's income that is gone. So if you could book a reading with her, it helps you and it helps her.
And at the moment, they would be email readings only.
Yes.
So you've got a 1-question email reading or a 3-question email reading, and I'll put up the links to that because you can sort of tap on a
or you've
link
got the email there.
Yeah.
And somebody did ask how much they were.
I can't remember.
She has to look it up.
I think it's like $30 for a 1-question and $80 for 3,
now, when she
something
says
like that. I'm not sure.
One question, it's not yes or no answer. She gives you
No.
a detailed answer.
Yeah.
She loves to write. So you get a detailed answer. You actually prefer to write them out than do them face to face.
I do, because
Really odd.
I don't get influenced by feeling that I have to look at someone. It sort of just comes far more psychically. It's like this. It's like this. All I see is your name and question, and so therefore I get a response without feeling that I'm pressured because you're staring at me.
Or precious. Right, Kate, thank you for the super sticker of the stars. I can't remember what it was, but they would like a reading, please.
Okay. So, Kate, this is for you. And, Kate, look, if you have a bunch of crystals at home that you are not using or that are gathering dust, can you bring them all out, sort them all out, put them in front of you? Because I think you're a bit of a crystal diva. Crystals would really work well for you and be an inspiration for you and give you a whole bunch of energy that you need right now. But maybe it's something that you've kind of not been using as much as you would or should. And you have the Tower the Tower card coming up. I sense some frustrations there. I sense a need for change, but a rejection of actually doing it. So it's like you're waiting as long as you can to make the important change that's coming up. And the longer you wait, the less opportunity you will have to be in control of what happens. So it's time to make some decisions, girlfriend.
Right, just going through and finding the rest of them here. Carrie Ann Clifford. Now, there's a name I haven't seen in ages. How are you? Carrie Ann used to come and do our workshops at Wallachia.
Yes, yes.
And it even had Parastalker tattooed on her.
Yeah.
Love the dedication there. Any reading for her?
All right, I'm going to get a card for you.
Getting a bit thirsty, a bit parched. I need my muddy green drink.
So you have the Fool card. Now, the Fool card is a card of great optimism. So I want you to change your attitude to where you feel that you are at right now. And if you want to make and create some changes, one of the first things you have to do is change the way you look at things. When we think really heavy thoughts and when we get into depressive states, it really does take a lot of energy. It actually takes less energy to be happy than it does to be sad. When you're sad and when you're in a depressed state, you feel like the energy is absolutely sucked out of you and you have nothing left. When you are in a heightened state and feeling happy and feeling that life is opportunistic, that you can get stuff out of life, things really tend to open up and be brighter. So you've got to manage your mindset right now and look at how you can be a little bit happier than you have been over the past few months.
I'm going to go down towards the bottom somewhere. Yes, I know. I'm an oversharer. What can I say? Jodie Hammer, thank you so much for your super sticker. Truly appreciate that. That helps us keep providing content for everyone out there and gets Renata a cup of coffee so she's a happier person.
That's right.
Beck Nesbitt, I would really love a reading. I've had a shitty month and on top it off, I've lost my auntie on Tuesday.
Oh, Beck.
So sorry to hear that, lovely.
Oh, Beck. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Just be aware that your auntie is with loved ones. So she's the one that's come through with this message right now. And this is about the Four of Wands. So she is finally, and I don't know whether she missed a lot of people that had passed over as well. And it's not as though she was kind of fulfilling some sort of a wish of passing over, but she's so happy to be back with them. It's like this huge embrace that she has around her, and she's the happiest she has been for such a long time because her energy is literally spread out over all of these beautiful people that she herself has missed, and they're all together and joyous and happy now.
And if you want to know more about where we are, this place is amazing. It's called the Covenstead in Glastonbury. Please look it up on YouTube, not YouTube, on the interwebs, and consider booking here when you come. They've got great internet, and we really appreciate that. People are saying in regards to our videos that they love the lives. We're doing a great job. Raw, always raw, yes, raw.
Isn't that interesting?
It shows you're human, raw dog it, of course, raw.
Oh, wow.
Raw, I prefer the truth, raw and real. Wow, the raw stuff is good in the moment. Oh my gosh, I've actually got goosebumps. Love the variety. You guys are comedy, so it sort of suits. Lots of in the moment stuff, but maybe once a week, fortnight production style content, which is basically what we're working on. So Steve's putting together the dark side, which is the investigations, and I might just keep throwing together the raw stuff because I can't do the finesse of the what the other ones need. So yeah, raw and in the moment. Raw footage is great, gives more authenticity. That's hide and seek paraquest. Hi John. So yeah, there's only one comment, which is the occasional one, which that's good. Perfect. We're on the track there.
Now you've all got to go over there and actually
Violent Vet, thank you so much.
Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe to YouTube. That would be awesome as well.
At any stage, you should never make yourself financially poorer to send us a super sticker or stars or be a Patreon or anything like that. Please, if you're in a position to send something, that's great, but we would never, ever ask you to be out of pocket to support our work. So please just be aware of that. So thank you very much, Violent Vet.
But also know
I hope that means veteran and not
it's
animal
so
doctor.
It is really so appreciated.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So I just wanted to make a note there. I'm just trying to find those ones that had Joanne Hogan. Yes, can I have a reading, please? Absolutely.
Okay, Joanne. So I'm doing a big shuffle.
Have a good day.
You too.
And look, Joanne, I wanted to tell you that one of the things that, we don't spend enough time on is sitting and building our own energy and building it up. And one of the things that I want to say to you is use the candles that you have at home. Buy yourself a candle if you don't have one. Doesn't have to be huge. Doesn't have to be expensive. Go to the hot dollar shop, buy yourself a $2 one. Sit there, light it, and meditate on exactly what it is that you want, because it puts your mind into a space where it can really be free to imagine results for you and to start creating a plan for those results to happen. So meditation doesn't have to be this long extended 1 hour with your knees crossed thing. It can be 5 minutes. It can be 3 minutes. It's just this thing of being able to sit for a moment, breathing and allowing your body to readjust. Think of it as restarting your computer, and it gets rid of the shit that's blocking it. Yeah. And you go back to the way that you've set it up. So yeah, think for a moment on the things that are really important for you. Take time out for that. Think of solutions. Don't overthink everything. Don't put everything into a big ball and try and work it out. Just one thing at a time, Joanne.
And Virginia, the trip is going amazingly well. How's the Tesla going?
It's fabulous. It's really, really cool.
As much as she hates me talking about it, it is fabulous. And I like making the girls squeal when I accelerate real hard. Oh, that sounds really wrong. Anyway, we've got Tracy Drew here, who said it's my late partner's passing tomorrow, 8 years.
Oh, gee.
Would there be a message from them?
Oh,
That's 8 years is still a very short period of time.
Yeah.
Anyone who tells you should be over it, tell them to go like that and
yeah.
just ignore it, because really.
I see a long cord that is extending out to you, and I don't know whether it's a symbolic cord or whether it is a necklace or a chain that he is showing me. But it kind of is this thing that sort of is implicating that there is still this beautiful emotional connection, and that he is really just sending love down the universe, down the layers back to you, and that you should never feel at this point in time that you are doing the wrong thing. I don't know why I'm saying that, or that you are not respecting the relationship that has been. It's not about him saying to move on, which is really interesting. It's not about that. It's just about trusting that you would never overcomplicate things and use the relationship that you had with him as a block to prevent you from having the happiest life that you possibly can.
You don't need his permission.
That's a simple way of saying it.
Yeah, you have the ability to make the decision, and he trusts you.
Yep.
You don't need his permission. Kim, thank you for sending the cards, and they'd like a card, please.
Okay.
Kim? Okay, Kim.
Okay, Kim. I think you have a special connection with birds as a sign for you. So I don't know whether it's a particular bird that you see, which seems to be that sign that you are connecting with your spirit energy or spirit guides or whatever it is. But I see a lot of birds that are sort of coming through around you at the moment. So if you have a particular dilemma, then again, ask your spirit guides to show you that particular sign that you have associated with a yes, to go ahead and move forward. And to me at the moment, it's birds, seeing birds. So use that for the next 6 months and really establish a really strong connection with yourself and your spirit guides. And it will help you make big decisions.
And our violent vet has let us know that they are a veteran, not a healer of animals, which is somewhat of a relief. And it is a bit of a running joke with them.
Yeah.
That's not what it sort of makes it sound like. I was going to say something very important there. Hello, Sparkles. How are you doing? There's Kim. She said hi. We've got, let's see. Oh, no, we're here at Sparkles now. Let's give them a quick reading. Could I have a message, please, if you are so drawn?
Sparkles, Sparkles, Sparkles. You need to read more, Sparkles. You have a love of the written word. Now, that might sound really odd.
I was just going to say, where are you all watching from? Right.
But I want you to think about when you were younger. Some of us had a real thing about poetry at a particular age, and we used to write poems and all this sort of amazing emotional stuff that was coming out of us. And then we all dropped it and we thought, no, I've got to be an adult now and I've got to sort of look at, the real thing. But you need to read more. You need to kind of get yourself sometimes into an imaginary place where you are reading or following people who are characters in a book, and it lets your imagination be a little bit more freer. But there's a creative streak in you, Sparkles, especially with your name, and you should be really intensely following that. But read more, please read more.
So just getting through there. So we did Kim. Oh, you're going on your honeymoon next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm sure you will. It's a honeymoon. How can you go wrong? So write in the comments where you're all watching from, because we're here currently in Glastonbury in the United Kingdom, looking out across the road to the alleged burial place of King Arthur and St. Patrick, and up on the hill is the Tor, which is the spiritual beacon of Glastonbury. So we are getting powered up. I've actually got goosebumps just saying that. They're getting powered up here in Glastonbury for your readings. So now we've only got another 5 minutes.
And we are going to go very shortly over to Glastonbury Abbey. So we will be posting some pictures and maybe a bit of a live there if we can.
I won't do a live. I'll do a video and I'll try and throw it together because we'll get better sound, I think. I think my question has got lost, but I'm heading to work in 5 minutes and really need guidance before I go in today. Is there any message for Danielle?
Oh, okay, Danielle.
I hope I got you in time, Danielle.
Okay, if it's time for a change, Danielle, do not be scared of it. Do not be scared of it. There are so many things for you still waiting to be done. You have the Wheel of the Year. The Wheel of the Year is in spin. What do you want to have happen? What is sitting in your soul now to have happen at this point in time? You've got to stand up and literally save it. Kind of reach out for it and grab it and go, this is what I'm needing right now. I need this to happen. I really need this to happen. So again, it's about taking control, not letting the universe create what it's going to, but taking control and kind of saying, this is the direction I want to take.
Okay. The question here, I have a realistic dreams of my partner most nights. Is it really him or just my imagination? He passed on the 3rd of June of 2022. I'm guessing subconscious.
Yeah, look, there may be still a lot of emotions that you are working through. Please take the dreams, if they are comforting to you, as messages. Please don't let anyone kind of say, oh, it's just your subconscious mind, all of this sort of stuff. It's not real. The mind really cannot tell the difference between the reality of it and the imagination of it. If it is a strong feeling, in a sense, your body will react in the same way. If you feel that these are strong messages, take them. My suggestion to get more clarity is to ask a question before you go to sleep. So if you want to know more or want to understand more about what it is that you're dreaming, go to sleep asking a very direct question. And if you don't get the answer the first night, try it again, try it again, try it again, until you kind of get the message that you need. A lot of it is still the process of the emotions that are associated with the passing of your partner and the relationship that was. So, I mean, that's a reality. But the way your mind is interpreting and the way that the connection with your loved one in spirit is coming through is also a reality. So take those messages to heart if they are comforting to you, but delve a little bit deeper. Ask a message before you go to sleep and see what comes up.
Oh, you should see where we have our breakfast in the morning. It's this long wooden table with all these massive Gothic chairs. It's just surreal. Sorry.
One last question.
One last question. Oh, no pressure, no pressure. I'm going to scroll, going to take my time. Oh, let's go with our violent vet.
Didn't we do violent vet?
Did we just do violent vet? Could I have a naughty oracle or a tarot card?
Oh, okay.
We were talking to the
Right.
violent vet, but we
And
didn't give them a
before you
card.
go, don't all disappear. Put down number 1, 2, or 3, and I will choose a card and I'll give you all a general reading. So you're not violent vet, but please either put down
Hello,
1,
my darling. We're doing our live
2,
tarot show. Can I call
or
you
3
back?
in the comments, and I will do a reading for
Well, you can
you,
join us.
a general reading for you directly after this particular reading that I'm doing for violent vet.
I've got Roman on the phone. He's just called me, but I'm going to call him back after the show. Like 5 minutes, darling.
So violent vet, this is for you, and it is so time for you to actually understand what is going on. So if there are things that have been kept in the darkness, or if there are things that you have had on your mind and you've kind of been searching for the reality, for the answer of what that is, finally you can put things to rest. It's like the penny drop moment, that aha moment that goes, oh yeah, now I see it for what it is. Now, I hope you can understand that. If it is something that you are kind of going, what in the hell does that mean? It will make sense in the next 24 hours. So this is something that has been one last piece of the puzzle, yeah, and this will make you understand in a particular situation that is going on for you right now, what in the hell is going on, and you'll be able to say, oh, now I get it. Now I get what's going on. Yep. Okay, so put down 1, 2, or 3 in the comments. Your cards are coming up right now. So we want to see some answers, some 1, 2, or 3. This is a general reading for everyone that is here, all 70 odd people of you. You're going to get just a general reading just to finish off this live. So have we got any 1, 2, or 3s coming
I'll
up?
let you know, because I just put it. Remember, there is a little bit of a delay, so we've got to give them a chance to commit. Hello, Gail Oliver.
Hello, Gail Oliver.
Melanie.
Sitting in the most favourite place in the world. You know that.
Yeah, they are committing. They're putting them down. Here we go. Which one are you going to pick, Renata? 1, 2, or 3?
I'm picking 3.
I'm going to go with 1.
So I'm going to give my cards
Diamond Fit said thank you.
I'm going to give my cards a final shuffle for you all to put those last 1, 2, or 3. Commit to it. Don't change. If you don't like what you get, tough titties. That's the message for you. All right. So if you chose number 1, you have the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles is looking at how hard you've been working to get to the place that you are. So the question for you is, are you happy with where you are at the moment? Giving the work that you do, are you happy with the place that you have come to right now? If you are not, what needs to be done? Is there more respect that's required? Is there more connection to people? Do you want more people to know how hard you've worked for what you have? And this is about being proud of it also, and being able to stand up and go, look at what I've created. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no ego in that. You can't stick it in people's faces, of course, but you can be very, very proud of what you've done, especially if people give you compliments. You know, don't shirk off and kind of go, oh, no, it was nothing. No, it wasn't nothing. It was the hard work that you've put in. If you are not where you need to be and you are working your guts out, then it might be time to reconsider that particular position and look at what else you might be able to do that gives you at least satisfaction in what you are doing, rather than finding that you're waking up every day going, oh my God, I've got to do this again. Yeah. Number two, if you've chosen number 2, you have the Magician's card. It's time to reconstruct the world around you. It's time to kind of go, okay, let me think about what I can do in my own life to make my life happier, better, and so that I can feel a little bit more fulfilled. Yeah, there is a lot of empowerment sitting inside of us, and we only use a very, very small percentage of it. So please look at what you can do in this world rather than lingering on all the things you can't do. Yeah. And there is someone in your life that it really needs you right now. Really needs you right now. You need to spend a little bit of time with them. Please.
I picked number 1, and Jodie's gone, Anne is right where she needs to be.
And number 3 is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a card that talks about really being in that moment of quietness for people around you, being in that moment of confidence for people around you, because people might be looking to you for that sense of guidance, or to you for that sense of knowing that the world's going to be okay. And if there are people around you in trauma or are having difficulty, maybe just a simple hug is all that is needed from you to actually even save their lives. And I'm going to say that with real honesty. People are so disconnected from joy, happiness, and from touch at the moment that maybe you can reach out and help someone by just giving them a moment of your time, a touch, to go, everything's going to be okay. It is. I know that you can do this.
Everything's going to be okay.
Don't.
Oh, she's pulling away from me.
Don't
She doesn't
touch
like
me.
to be touched. Especially when she's only had 1 coffee in the morning. What are you up to now? About 4? And it is, what time is it here? 10:36.
That's why we need buy me a coffees.
Yes.
Because I've had 4 already.
which I have put that link up that's scrolling across the bottom there now if you'd like to buy us a coffee to show support. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you to all those people. And hello to Nisha, who has just joined us from Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, wow.
Which is, wow, that's just crazy. But we are at the end of our show. We didn't expect this to happen. We thought we might do a quick one, but we've gone for over an hour. Keep an eye on our lives on YouTube. Keep an eye on the videos which we'll throw together and put up there. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being our family, and thank you particularly to our Patreons.
And as you can see, I always carry a deck of cards.
Yep.
We're always prepared.
Always. And this location we're staying at the Coven Stead has probably about 100 packs of tarots we could have used.
Yeah.
But that's it. Thank you, and we will do our best to get on and see you all again. Bye.
See you soon.